trying for the working of the time. It's gotta be true. I'm going on you. I'm taking it on ground. I'll take it on down. Cause in your life, yeah, you're going, but under the roof, I'm showing it's gotta be true. I'm going on you, going on what would you say? If I love you more, if I love you more, I'm hoping that you'll see the truth. Knowing I will be safe, let the present to wait.
Hi guys, it's Diana Barnes with Indie News at Noon. I'm here at Tanami Hall during the CBGB Fest with the Cuomo Brothers Band, who I had the pleasure of listening to on Butterflies Radio, which is internet radio, much like our new show.
Right.
How do you feel about doing internet radio? Some artists are for it, some are not so much.
Internet radio is very cool. I mean, a lot of the way people listen to music is on the internet. You know, Pandora, they have all that kind of stuff. And being on the online, you have a very wide audience. And we appreciate when online radio stations have us on. That's really cool.
Absolutely. You got a new fan through myself because I heard you guys.
We like it because you know that people are there to listen to your music and they want to find new music. So we've definitely been doing a lot of it.
Okay. And have you got a nice response?
Yeah, I mean, we find people, especially on Twitter, that's a good place to reach us. And from internet radio, we're getting tagged in it, and then people are kind of following up and responding to us. And so we want to be really active with that. And that's been like a good side effect for us.
Okay. Are you engaging with your fans through social media on top of everything else you have to do?
Absolutely, yeah. It's good to, people want to be almost, your friend and including a fan, so it's good to keep in touch with people and, keep active with your fans. Absolutely.
You've actually opened up for the Wallflowers. How cool was that?
That was pretty awesome. I mean, we pretty much talked to the bass player a lot. That was like the one guy who like took interest in us, and he was like, he used to do it with his mom and dad coming down to the shows, and like he could relate to us. So it was pretty cool to talk to him. He was very down to earth, and opening for them was awesome. They have a pretty loyal fan base.
It's Angelica again from Indie News at Noon. The Como Brothers Band are from Long Island, just like myself. So I think we bonded a little bit on that, right, guys? Some Long Island love. So tell me a little bit about your music, though. Who wants to take this?
Sure. It's like a bluesy pop rock type of feel, and if you want to compare it to artists, it's like Maroon 5, John Mayer, Red Hot Chili Peppers-ish. So yeah, all different kind of stuff.
Want to add to that?
Yeah, I mean, our goal is really to kind of carve out our own type of sound. We have like our influences and stuff like that, but we really want to just be our own and kind of bring our own thoughts and our own, our own self to music. So.
Who do you get your songwriting inspiration from, or what do you get your songwriting inspiration from?
Sure. I mean, we were in a Beatles tribute band actually back in the day when I was in high school. He was in high school. I played George. He played John. So I think a lot of our songwriting sensibility comes from the Beatles. But in terms of what inspires our songs, it's a lot of relationships, good times, bad times, all that kind of stuff. So.
Want to add to that?
Yeah, from our new album, Baby Steps, that we just had it come out on October 1st. I touched on also, I guess, this feeling of hope versus struggle, or light versus dark, just kind of rising up above challenges, stuff like that. So we kind of touched on that. We wanted to expand our topic selection, I guess.
Yeah, and you mentioned your album, Baby Steps, which, again, just recently came out, and it's been doing pretty well. I've been reading some of the reviews. You guys are doing really well with that, so I encourage you all to pick that up. I read up on you guys. You've played a lot of festivals in addition to shows. So what is the difference between playing a festival than playing like a house show here at Tammany Hall, and which one do you prefer?
It's different in the preparation for it, because just mentally at a festival you're playing to such a huge crowd. It's a little less of an intimate thing, whereas right now we're playing at Tammany Hall. It's a little more intimate. People are like right up in your grill, so to speak. You know.
And which one do you prefer?
Which one do I prefer? Depends on, I guess. I like the smaller setting, but of course, like if there was like a ton of people, that would be sick. I mean, we feed off the energy of the crowd too. So.
I'm more of an intimate guy. I like small show is cool, but like you said, if there's a packed festival, I'm not going to deny that. So, both are very cool, but I'm more of a small show guy.
I know you guys also have a couple of music videos out now, right? What is the creative process into making a music video? Do you guys come up with the idea or what?
It was the first time we ever did anything like that, and it was Straight Face was the first music video, and we kind of just storyboarded with our engineer and producer Tom Flynn and Mike Watts, and we just came up with ideas for a day and came up with a general plot for the music video, and then we just went out there and kind of did it, and it was a lot of fun. It was luckily a sunny day for Straight Face, and it was cool.
Yeah, and I mean, it was important to us to have a hometown feel for our first music videos, so we shot in our hometown of Port Jeff. Which for us, that was like awesome. That's like what we really wanted. So, we could really relate to it being at home, and it means something a little extra to us.
So what advice would you guys give other indie artists, just like yourself, struggling to get your name out there? What would you say?
I guess the main thing is just keep at it, because the good things happen if you just keep going with it. Release your best stuff and just keep trucking along, get good gigs.
I would say, yeah, don't take no for an answer, and just keep plugging along with what you believe in, and then people will catch on to that connection.
So one more question before I let you guys go get ready for your set. What can we expect from you in the future?
In the future, well, I mean, me and Matt, even though we just released our first full length, we're still writing all the time, and just expect good things to come. Expect another album in the in the near future, and hopefully people will come in soon enough, and they'll ride the train early, because this is definitely an early baby step.
Okay, well, thank you guys again. The album Baby Steps is out on iTunes, so make sure you guys listen to it, pick it up, buy it, come out to a show. And thank you again for following our coverage, Indie News at Noon, here at the CBGB Festival. Thank you.
If I don't tell you now, then I'll end up alone. I hear you calling, but I don't know how to pick up the phone. If you say no, then I'll feel like my chances were blown. I try to fit